Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Yoga for Wellness. My name is George Ethan Cox. I'm your yoga instructor this morning, and this is brought to you live from Wilkes Recovery Revolution's R3 Recovery Center. This is in Wilkes County, located in West Park Medical Square, and we present yoga classes every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. So be sure to tune in every Saturday morning if you're interested in learning more about yoga and how to find ease and calm during your day. With that being said, the R3 Recovery Center is open to all Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So if you need recovery resources, Wilkes Recovery Revolution is here for you. And with that being said, I just want to inform you there is an awesome opportunity to be active. Starting on Wednesday at 12 o'clock, we're going to be doing Walk for Wellness Wednesdays at the Greenway here in Wilkes County. We are meeting at the parking location in West Park for the Greenway Trail. So if you don't know where that is, once you go down the hill that enters into the West Park Square, it's immediately to your right at the first section of parking as you enter the parking area in the main medical square. You'll see signs there, so you cannot miss it. Again, this takes place on Wednesday afternoons. You can stay as long or as little as you like. We present also free exercises to add to your walks, or you can just simply walk and enjoy the company. But we begin this Wednesday at 12, and we would hope to see you there. So if you need any more details, reach out to us on Facebook, and we'll be glad to clue you in on anything you need. So all in all, I have a great class with you today. Let's go ahead and make sure we are dressed comfortably and that we are have our mats, maybe a block handy, and we're going to meet in a nice, comfortable seat of your choice. So I'm going to begin in cross-legged. You could have your legs out in front of you, or you could have your feet underneath your hips. If you need a blanket to elevate your hips so you can have a nice long spine, you may. But let's get nice and comfy. Take your time. Nice and settled. Make sure your hips are glued to the surface below you. Go ahead and we'll all together take a deep breath in through the nose. Find length in the spine. Long breath out. Breathe deep. Inhale. Crown reaches up. And exhale, relax your shoulders. As you inhale in, imagine a lift in the front of your body here. So your heart lifts. And imagine grounding in the back body with each exhale. So exhale, relax the shoulders. Maybe if you want a little extra, you could take your left hand to your heart and your right hand on your navel here and feel the expansion as you take your breath. So we inhale and fill our hands up with air. And then we contract, we exhale, draw that navel in. Keep breathing with me. Inhale, deep breath. Let go of the day so far with our following exhale. Let go of our to-do list. Breathe in. And then let it all out. Beautiful. We're going to do some neck rolls here. Inhale, carve a line with the nose looking upwards. Exhale, carve that nose, a little line with the nose down, chin to chest, and then we rotate our head to the left side. So the left ear is reaching towards the left shoulder, left elbow reaches towards the ground. Breathe here, inhale. Exhale, round it forward, chin to chest, and then towards the other side. Inhale in, right ear towards right shoulder. Exhale, round it through. Use your breath to guide you here, using your inhales to reach your ear to shoulder. Keep your heart nice and lifted. Exhale, drawing your chin to chest and switching. Take your own breath and your own time here. Everyone's different. If you find something that kind of catches or that feels really good, nurture that area a little bit. A couple more each side. Awesome work. We're going to inhale. We're going to swoop our arms forward and up. Lift the heart space, pull the thumbs back, and then we're going for our twist. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Nice integrity in the spine. Exhale, draw the navel in and gaze past your left shoulder. Inhale, find length. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Now use your hands to walk yourself back to center. Inhale, swoop our hands back up and back. Then exhale, bring your left palm to right knee this time. Right hand behind you for your twist. Inhale, find length. Exhale, bring your gaze past your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Open the chest. Exhale, draw that navel in. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And then exhale, draw your navel in. Walk your hands back to center. All right, now we're going to move into finding some lengthening in the sides of the body here. Simply, we're going to start by inhale, drawing our hands up. Drop the left palm to start, up and over the right hand. Draw that thumb back a little. Maybe your left elbow reaches to the mat here, maybe not. We're all in different places. Pull that thumb back, heart opens, breathe. Find length in the right side body. You really want to find elongation here. And try not to collapse into that left shoulder. And then we exhale, float the right fingertips down. We inhale to swoop our hands back up again. Drop the right hand this time up and over to the right. Pull those thumbs back. Heart lifts. Keep your head from collapsing onto that right shoulder here. Crown to tailbone connection. Keep a nice focus here. Breathe deep. And then we exhale, float the fingertips down, down, down. Beautiful. All right, we're going to meet in tabletop position. So nice and slowly, we're going to get onto all fours. Wrist underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to go ahead and start classically with a cat-cow here. So inhale, we drop the bellies, lift the chest. Look forward. Exhale, draw the navel in. Relax the head. Tailbone draws downward. Breathe in, look up. Exhale, round it through. If you want to go off the railroad tracks and bump your hips from side to side a little bit, you may. Everyone might find a little organic movement here. Might not be just up, drawing the navel in and up and just staying. You can look to your left or right or bump your hips to the left and right. So find your flow yoga here. Nourish something that needs it here. And if you find too much pressure in the wrist, claw into those fingertips and press into the knuckles. Awesome work. So from here, and pay attention, we're going to plant our right palm in the center, bring your knees to the outer edges of the mat and your toes to touch. We're going to draw a bow and arrow, drawing a line on the left arm with the on the right arm with the left hand, reaching up with your left hand up towards the sky. Breathe here. And then exhale, try to bring that needle through, or thread through the needle here and reach underneath your right arm. Press into the right palm, reach back up towards the sky. Got 2 more of these. Exhale, thread it through, reach. Once more, we're going to inhale, reach our hands up towards the sky, wiggle the fingertips, and then exhale, bring it through. Rest your shoulder on the mat, followed by your ear. Maybe your right palm stays flat on the mat for support. Maybe your right hand reaches to the top short edge of the mat. Breathe into this area to find length in the left side of your neck. Notice anywhere that might feel holding. Try to see if you can't find some ease here. Take a couple of slow, deep breaths here. And when you're ready, plant your right palm back in center where it was to lift you back up. Reach your left hand up towards the sky. And now trade your right hand with your left on the center of the mat. Now we're going to bow and arrow with our right hand reaching up towards the sky this time. Wiggle the fingertips. Exhale, draw that through the thread here. The thread through the needle. Inhale, reach the hand way up high. Exhale, thread the needle. Last time, reach up. Wiggle the fingers, and then we draw it through here, and you relax the ear onto the mat. Maybe your left hand extends to the top short edge of your mat here, maybe not. We're all in different places. Just breathe into that area between the neck, between the shoulder and the right ear here. If you feel any pinching, ease off. You shouldn't feel any pain in these postures. If you feel any pain whatsoever, try to take a step back. I'll make sure to give you variations that'll fit. And when you're ready, press into your left hand once more to unravel the right, and then back to center. All right, bring your knees back to parallel. We're going to start by planting the right palm, bringing your right knee to the center of your mat and pivoting it a quarter turn counterclockwise. Extend that left leg back and out, so you're in a gate pose here. That's what we're doing right here. So your left foot's flat on the mat. Your right shoulder is directly above your right wrist. And you want to think of that sensation of bow and arrow whenever you lift your left hand up into the sky. So you want to have a nice long line from the toe to the top of the head. So Kyle, maybe you want to step your right hand up towards the top of your mat just a hair. And you want to be able to have your hands completely up. So we inhale here and listen closely. As you exhale out, I want you to bring your right hand to the reaching towards the top short edge of your mat beyond your head. And then lift your left foot off the ground, having full support in your right leg. We inhale to bring the hand back up and drop the foot. Exhale, extend, bring your right hand up and your left foot up. Inhale, release, drop that foot and hand. Inhale to lift. Exhale to drop. Don't collapse into that hand too much. Claw to those fingertips and knuckles. Inhale to lift. 2 more. Exhale to drop. Inhale to lift. And exhale to release. Bring your left hand back down to the mat. Unravel. So pivot that back foot to where it was already. And we're going to switch sides. So plant the left palm. Bring your left knee to the center of the side. And 1 quarter turn clockwise, bring your left foot out. All right, extend that right leg out this time. Peek if you need to. Plant your left palm, as already said. Bow and arrow the right hand up towards the sky. Inhale here. Exhale this time, we're going to lift the foot, extend the right hand. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. 2 more, you got this. Working those obliques. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Last one, inhale, reach. And exhale, lift. And release. Good job, my friends. So we're working our obliques a little bit here, waking up the core muscles. Go ahead and do 1 or 2 more cat-cows as you need, and then we're all going to meet in downward facing dog. All right, so curl your toes under, draw your belly towards your knees here. Keep your knees nice and generously bent. And then gently peel your hips to reach up towards the sky. Pedal it out, drawing down one heel and the other. Finding a nice stretch in the hamstrings. Finding your breath. Claw into those fingertips. All right, we're going to start by bringing the right foot up first. So draw that knee in towards the chest. Look forward and plant that foot in between the palms. We're going to start by going ahead and lowering that back knee to start. Inhale, try to find length in the spine, look forward. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Now, pay close attention here. I want you to imagine squeezing an imaginary barrier with the legs here in the very center line of your mat. So imagine you're squeezing that central line here and use your navel to draw in to reach up into the sky when I cue. So whenever I say reach, we're going to draw the navel in and swoop the arms forward and up for low lunge. So inhale, exhale, relax the shoulders, squeeze those legs in. Now inhale, swoop the arms forward and up, drawing that navel, find that core strength. Pull the thumbs back, maybe you look up. And exhale, paint a wall with the hands. Now we straighten that front leg, bring our right hip back for runner's lunge. Finding a stretch in the hamstring here. And go ahead and we'll roll it gently forward. Now you can keep that back knee on the ground, but go ahead and curl those back toes under, plant the left palm, and reach the right hand up high. For a little twist. Exhale, relax the hand down. Go ahead and lift that back knee. We're going to hippity hop that back foot to meet the front. And we're going to inhale, halfway lift, either grabbing your shins, your thighs, or hands on the floor. Find a nice long stretch in the neck, and then exhale, fold. Bend the knees generously, ragdoll your way up. So really take your time here as you roll it up, feeling each and every vertebrae as you ascend to your full height, allowing your head to be the last thing to lift. Your palms facing forward, heart and sternum lifts, shoulders relax. And inhale, reach the hands up high here. Listen closely. Exhale, we're going to bend the knees and our hips draw back. Bending down, 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 lowering our hips ever so slightly, and we are in chair pose. Look forward. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You got this. Maybe you lower a little bit more, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, bring back the right foot only. All right, Go ahead and lower that back knee. Squeeze into that central line. We inhale, swoop our arms up for a low lunge. Maybe you look into between your palms here. Pull your palms back ever so slightly. And then exhale, paint a wall with your hands. Plant the palms, walk your hips back, and straighten that left leg. Toes reaching towards your forehead here. We want a beautiful stretch in the left leg here. You're doing great. Warming up the body still. If you want to micro bend in that left knee, that's perfectly great. We don't want it perfectly straight. I know that might seem a little weird there, but it's to protect our knees and our ligaments at the same. Go ahead and walk your hips back forward, bend that front knee, plant the right palm in the center, and reach the left hands way up high. Wiggle those fingers. Exhale, let your fingers float down. All right, curl those back toes under. You can lift that back knee, bring the front foot to meet the back. We're going to lower all the way down to our tummies here. Go ahead and bring your hands in line with the rib cages. Squeeze your elbows in together like you're having a grasshopper's legs back here. Going to press into our foundation, so that's the tops of our feet, our pelvis, and our hands here. We're going to press into our foundation, lift our head up for cobra. Tuck in the chin slightly. Exhale, release. 2 more cobras. We're going to press in, cobra. Exhale, release. 1 more, press into our foundation for cobra. And release, exhale. Now you can either press into full plank or half plank. We're going to inhale in, draw up the knees, curl your toes under. Exhale, press up to plank or half plank. Whisper to yourself, I am strong. And then we're going to meet in downward facing dog. Awesome work. This time, I invite you to lift your right leg way up high. Drop in the left heel. Exhale, draw that knee in towards the chest. Look forward and plant that foot in between the palms. Keeping our back knee lifted this time, squeeze your legs into the midline here whenever I cue you. But first, we're going to step up just a little bit so we can pivot that back foot. You want that back foot to be facing the front left corner of the mat. Make sure your front knee is bent right over the ankles here. Press into your foundation and swoop your arms forward and up and back. Warrior 1. We are strong here in this pose, building confidence. See if you can't bend a little deeper in that front knee. Maybe you can swing your hands behind your neck here and interlace, opening the elbows, lifting the chest. Exhale, open it out wide to warrior 2. Arms extend to either side, your gaze focusing beyond that pointer finger. Remember to keep that front knee bent generously. Inhale, reach forward, flip that front palm, drop the back hand, and bring that hand back for peaceful warrior. And then finally we will cartwheel. We're for extended side angles. So you can have your right hand fingertips land on the mat and then extend up, or you can use your thigh here to rest your elbow and swim your hand up to the top. Now, listen closely here. We're building strength in the legs and also mobility training here. Whenever we inhale, we reach up. Exhale like you're swiping a tablecloth or swiping a rag across the table. We swing it forward, then back up with our inhale. So inhale, reach. Exhale, swipe that table. Inhale, reach. Pull the thumbs back. Exhale, cleaning off the table. Once more, inhale, we reach. Exhale, swipe the table. Wonderful, we reach, inhale, full body experience, stretching on the whole left side of the body. And then exhale, we rotate our body, plant the palms, And then we hop our front foot to meet, we hop our back foot to meet the front. Feet hip width apart, bend the knees, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, just go ahead all the way to Tadasana, reach your hands up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach your hands way up high once more. Exhale, drop the hips down and back, chair pose. Breathe here. The way chair pose is, you want to press into all four corners of the feet. So the way that you know it's working is you'll be able to lift your toes off the mat and still have balance. Keep lifting in the thumbs, look forward. And then we inhale in, exhale, fold. Go ahead and take this opportunity to relax the head. Maybe it's shaking yes a little bit, maybe it's shaking no. Maybe you grab hold of the elbows, sway gently from side to side. Beautiful. Awesome. We're going to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, and we're going to slide back the right foot. Go ahead and pivot that back foot. Keep a generous bend in the front knee. Use your abdominals here. We're going to inhale, swoop our arms forward and up, warrior one. Pull the thumbs back. You're doing amazing. This is a strengthening and confidence building posture. Whisper to yourself, I am strong. And then, excuse me, from here, take your hands, interlace the fingertips behind the head, opposite thumb on the bottom this time, so it's the one that feels a little funky. Opening your elbows out wide, opening your heart space. Breathe. Shoulders relaxing with the exhale, heart opening with the inhale. And on your next exhale, we're going to swim our arms out wide to warrior two. Deepen that front knee bent. Gazing beyond the pointer finger. We're going to inhale, reach forward, flip the palm, drop the back hand, and up and over, peaceful warrior. And when you're ready, we're going to cartwheel down. Do your variation of extended side angle. I'm having the one where I put my elbow onto my thigh here and reaching up towards the sky. And then exhale, reach beyond my head here. So my arms parallel with my ears. Inhale, reach, nice long stretch in the right side body. And exhale, swiping the table. Peek if you need to, reach up. Inhale, exhale, swipe the table. We're going to do two more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swipe the table. See if you can't take your time with this. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, swipe the table. Last reach up, inhale. Exhale, we turn, pivot that back foot back to parallel. And then from here, we're going to plant the palms, bring that front foot back and lower all the way down to cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. We're going to meet in downward facing dog. You guys are doing great. All right, from here, we're going to inhale, kick the left foot up high this time. Exhale, draw that knee in towards chest, look forward, and plant the left foot. I know you're thinking, we just did this side. There's a reason. So with that being said, we're going to hop back foot halfway. And you know how the front knee was bent. We want to straighten it this time. Make sure the hips are nice and even. And from here, we're going to have our left hand planted onto the mat. Keep your left and right legs straight, and then bow and arrow the right hand up high. Triangle with a twist. Exhale, drop the right hand. Now we're going to lift the left hand up high. Now this would be where you get a block to place under your hand if needed. Exhale, relax the left hand. Now, put your hands on your hips. You're in a folded forward position now. And we're going to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Awesome. Now, go ahead and bring that back foot up to the front. And when inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment to notice, just notice how you feel. Take stock of where you've been and where you are. Notice what might come up into your thoughts or emotions and allow it to melt away. Allow yourself to be present with this current moment and to be present throughout the day. And of course, take a moment of gratitude for thanking yourself to show up today and for trying to grow and find growth in your body. Wonderful. Inhale, reach the hands way up high. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, relax down. Bring the left foot halfway back. So we're in triangle this way now. So hands to hips, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, place the right palm down on the mat or block, and then inhale, reach the left hand up high. Exhale, bring that left hand down. We're going to bring our hands to hips, halfway lift, inhale. Find length in the neck. Exhale, fold, left hand on the mat or block this time. Reach the right hand way up high. Exhale, release. Inhale, one more halfway lift, hands to hip. Exhale, fold. All right, plant the palms. Bring both feet back this time. Lower all the way down. And we're going to bring our elbows together. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, relax the head onto all fours. Now we're going to extend the knees out wide, toes to touch. Bring your hips all the way back, and we will meet an extended child's pose. Take a breather here. Find your groundedness. Take several breaths here. Notice what comes up and let it flow. You're doing an amazing job. Take about 3 deep breaths here, filling up the back body. Really noticing the breath here. See if you can't find softness with each exhale, expansion with each inhale. All right, lift back up to all fours. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take your time. And when you're ready, we're going to, instead of bringing the feet up to the hands, we're going to walk our hands back to the feet. Inhale, we halfway lift, your version. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Alrighty. Without looking on the floor, walk a couple steps forward. Just trust yourself. And we will meet in the center of our mats. And from the center of our mats, we're going to heel toe once or twice. just a little bit wider than hip width apart for wide-legged. Go ahead and splay out the toes just slightly. We're going to inhale, reach the hands way up high. Then exhale, bend both knees, bend both elbows in cactus. Knees reaching towards the toes or reaching the same direction as the toes. Tailbone drawing down. Now inhale, stretch, reach up. Maybe you lift your one ankle. Maybe you lift the other. Maybe you lift both ankles. Maybe you might hear a pop. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Maybe sink a little deeper. Find a little buoyancy here. Inhale, reach way up high, full body experience here, finding length in the side bodies, front and back. Reaching the fingertips, heart's lifting. Exhale, draw it down. Last one. We're going to inhale, reach way up high. Starfish. And then exhale, we're going to bring our hands together, knees bending, 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 bending. Hips getting closer and closer to the ground. You're going to hear bells and whistles here. It's okay, just keep going a little bit at a time, breathe through it, you got this, and we will meet in frog pose. Now you can lean forward and use your hands as support, allow your arms and knees to meet here. Now if you could stay here, or if you feel comfortable, you can press your hands into each other, keep your heart lifted, or if either one is difficult for you, stay in wide-legged forward fold and focus on finding organic movement so your hips can find mobility in this posture. Or you can play a little bit with bending the knees, going up and down, using your hands for support. But if you're where I am, focus on pressing the knees against your arms here, finding a little opposition, really pressing your hands together, keeping your sternum lifted, tailbone grounded. Breathe deep. Wonderful. Go ahead and use your hands to guide you back to the ground. We're going to swing our legs to the side one way. And so our feet are flat on the mat, our knees are bent, hands behind us. From here, we're going to do some boat pose variations here. We'll start by lifting one foot up and then the other, pointing the toes. Make sure your knees are drawn in ever so slightly. You don't want them far out to start. Keep your heart lifted. You might feel a stretch in the shoulders. That feels good. If you squeeze the elbows together, you'll really feel that stretch. Maybe you take one hand and reach it forward, palm facing up. Maybe you take both hands and find a little balance here. This is a great ab workout here as well, so you are enlightening the core or lighting up the core. Take one foot and tap it. Lift, inhale. Exhale, take the other toe, tap it. Lift. Use your breath. Cut one at a time. If you want a little more, you can tap one and extend the other. Really find where you are today. Or maybe you're just right here. Maybe if you need a little extra support, you can wrap your hands around your thighs and focus on lifting the heart space. The body's heating up. It's a cold day outside, but we can still be warm from the inside out. A couple more, you guys. Finding strength from within, using the breath. We got 5, 4, 3. You got this too. Even it out. 1. And we lean forward. Yes. Go ahead and place your palms behind you, feet to the outer edges of the mat. Windshield wiper the legs. Alrighty. We're going to go into staff pose, legs out in front of you, toes facing your forehead. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And think up and over, and keep your knees slightly bent if needed. Think up and over as you dive forward to fold. Maybe your hands can reach the feet or toes. Maybe they can just reach right at the ankles or the shins. Or maybe they are still at the thighs. Wherever you are, wherever you can find ease and breathe into the lower back body, it is perfectly fine and safe. Again, if you find any pain during this posture, ease off a little bit. Move your body back a little bit on the torso end. It should not ever feel some sort of pain. Go ahead and fold forward. You'll get to a point where you can truly relax your head and neck fully and entirely. Breathing into the low back body, creating space and new energy and circulation. Maybe your head gently sways side to side, finding a little organic movement here. When you're ready, use your hands to walk your torso back up. We're going to start with taking the right leg, crossing the ankle over the left. We're going to wrap our left arm around our right knee here. Find a lift, inhale, place the right palm behind you, and exhale, twist to your right. Maybe instead of looking to your right, you could look to your left. Look up and down, carving a line with the nose. Or maybe just simply focus on gazing past your right shoulder. Squeeze that knee in towards the chest for an excellent glute opener. Keeping your heart lifted. All right, unravel. Uncross your legs, elongate your right leg this time. Toe reaches towards your face here. Cross the left ankle over the right leg. Take your right elbow, hook it around the left leg like so. And place your right or left hand behind you. Lift at the heart space. Inhale in. And deepen your twist by drawing the navel in. Gaze past. Really feel the opening in the glute here. Maybe if you want something different, you can simply have your right elbow pressed against the thigh and your palm out like so, peek if you need, or you're just satisfied with wrapping it around. Now, this is more of a back stretch. If you see what I'm doing, this is more for stretching and twisting the back. This right here, wrapping your elbow around, opens the glute in the left hands or the left hip. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, unravel. Beautiful. Alrighty, so from here, we're going to go back to center. Draw your right leg in. Your right heel is towards the pelvis here. Left leg extended and toes reaching towards your forehead. Going to inhale, reach up, pivot your torso to face the left foot. Exhale, paint a wall down. Forward fold. Breathe deep. Couple deep breaths here. Find ease. You should feel it, a big stretch in the right side body and the back. Take a few more deep breaths here at your pace. And when you're ready, walk your torso back up. Switch sides. Left foot draws in, right foot extends. Inhale, reach your arms up, pivot the torso to reach towards the right this time. Exhale, paint a wall down, forward fold. Allow the weight of the head and neck to relax. Breathe, breathe deeply. Remember finding expansion as you inhale, finding softness with each exhale. All right, walk it back up. Awesome. All right, we are going to lower onto our backs, but pay attention how I do it. We're going to extend the legs out in front of us, point the toes. Make sure you got plenty of mat space behind you as we're about to lay all the way back. Point the toes, interlace the fingers entirely, and point the pointer fingers forward. Now really reach forward with the hands and point the toes as we slowly, and take your time, roll it down, feeling each vertebrae as you gently bring yourself all the way down to the mat. There might be a moment where you might fall, that's okay. Everyone's different. Once you're there, go ahead and bring your feet flat on the mat. Bring your knees in towards the chest for a hug. And go ahead and make little knee circles here for a beautiful low back massage. So rotating the knees one direction, and then maybe another direction. All right, drop the left foot this time, cross the right ankle over the left leg. Figure 4, take the right hand into the loop here, wrap it around the left thigh, and interlace with your left hand. All right, and pull in for supine pigeon. Breathe here. Maybe find a gentle sway side to side for the hips. Maybe a little extra, you can just go ahead and reach all the way towards your shin and pull. And release. Switch sides, unravel. Interlace the fingers behind the right thigh this time, give it a pull. Finding ease, stretching the legs helps release a lot of tension from the body. So taking this simple time here to really engage in stretching those muscles make all the difference. Gentle sway if that feels good to you. Alrighty, unravel. Okay, arms out long to each side, so your right arm stretches out to the right, left arm to the left. Knees still bent, feet flat. And draw your knees in towards the chest. Firmly press into the palms as you lower the knees to the left side, or supine twist. Keeping both shoulders nice and grounded here. There are several options. You can simply just stay as is. You could Texas T your arms or cactus arms. You can use your left hand to guide the right leg and look to your right side for a full body experience. Or even if it's better for you, you can take a look to the left side. Everyone's a little different on how they want to practice their yoga. I'm simply providing options. Breathe deep. Rinsing ourselves out here. Okay, unravel. I'm going to switch sides. Arms extend out to either side, legs lower to the right. Take a couple breaths here. We're nearly there. We're nearly there, you guys. You're doing amazing. When you're ready, unravel once more. Now, here's where I present you an option before we conclude for a little yogi freestyle. You could do a bridge pose, pressing into your palms, lifting your hips up towards the sky, reaching the tailbone towards the knees here, chest to chin, chin to sky. Or you could do a happy baby pose where you're just stretching your tailbone towards the bottom short edge of the mat, grabbing hold of each big toe and kicking up one at a time. You could do supine cobbler's pose, also known as supine butterfly, placing the feet together, simply allowing your knees to fall apart, or variation, planting the feet onto the outer edges of the mat and letting them fall together into the center. You can stay in the pose where we hugged our knees to our chest or rotated out. We can repeat any of the poses that we experienced today if you'd like. But take a few moments to do a little yogi freestyle, to do what you want to do for you, to find what feels good, and so you can really find ease in our savasana. Just take a few moments here to do what works for you. All right. When you're ready, we're going to enter our final resting posture, Shavasana. Simply by allowing your legs to spill out from the mat one side and another. Make sure your spine returns to its natural curve. Relax the palms, face up to both sides of the waist. Maybe snuggle the shoulders in slightly, find a lift in the heart. Allow your gaze to soften, or maybe close your eyes. Take some time here to breathe and just be as we take in the nourishment of our practice today, allowing our thoughts to wander freely, allowing them to flow like a river, noticing new thoughts as they arise and letting them flow without judgment. Take stock of how your body feels. Feel supported with the mat beneath you. Allow yourself to feel completely heavy here. Breathing deeply. begin to take stock of how your body feels, just noticing starting from the bottom up, noticing the toes and the feet here, bringing the awareness up the ankles and the shins and the knees here. Just being aware of what the feet and legs do to carry you throughout the day, simply just noticing. As you bring your awareness up the thighs, to the hips, to the pelvis, bringing your awareness now from the base of the spine at the tailbone all the way up to the neck, allowing yourself to think about the arms and shoulders, wrists and hands and fingers. And visualize what your arms and hands do for you every day. Just notice. Take a breath or two. And visualize all the internal organs that keep you healthy and active. Keep regulating everything that goes on inside. Take a moment to find yourself some gratitude to be here in this moment, and for the things that allow you to be here. Spreading our awareness now to our neck, relaxing the muscles now in the jaw. Bring awareness to the face. If you notice your tongue is at the roof of your mouth, see if you can't relax it down and away. Allow your brow to soften. Any tension, allow it to melt away with each breath. Bring your awareness now to the top of the head. Take a full scan of your entire body internally. Notice how you feel. Simply be with yourself for this moment in gratitude for showing yourself some self-care and self-love by simply noticing how you feel. And by simply being still in the present moment, you're allowing yourself the opportunity to truly understand how your body feels. Take a few breaths wherever you are. Whenever you're ready, maybe you bat your eyes open, bring yourself and awareness back into the space. Maybe you wiggle your fingers and toes gently. Maybe gently you roll your head to one side and another. Nice and slow. Now take your time here. When you're ready, only when you're ready, roll over to one side. Either side is fine. Maybe use your hand or arm as a pillow. Maybe simply stay here for a moment. Take a breath or two, and when you're ready, we'll press up and meet on a nice, comfortable seat. We've taken the time today to practice a little yoga, to find some movement, to bring a little heat, a little action into our day. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me today. I just want to enjoy this yoga practice with you for many more days to come. So I'm just grateful that you're here, be grateful for yourselves for showing up for yourself today. That's a wonderful thing. And we conclude our yoga class today. We simply bring our hands to our heart, bring a reverent bow, chin to chest. And we say the sacred yoga term, Namaste. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me today. It's an absolute honor to share this with you every week. I'm here at the R3 Center every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Feel welcome to join us. We have yoga mats and blocks available to you. So come on down. We would love to see you. Otherwise, feel welcome to tune in online at your leisure, and these videos are welcome to you at any time as they are recorded. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining us today. Tune in next time for awesome yoga videos, and we'll see you again soon. Have a wonderful day.